It's a little overcast today, so I'm taking advantage of the opportunity to do a little bit of a hike. I'm gonna hike over to that structure. I think it's about, I don't know, 2 miles, maybe 3. Probably less than that. Let's see how it goes. As I'm walking along, it occurs to me, Arizona has I believe six different kinds of rattlesnakes, including the big western diamondback. So, as I'm walking through, these aren't trails. I'm just wandering through the desert here, heading over to that outcropping. Hoping I don't meet any of the locals, but this journey is about overcoming fears, right? So I acknowledge that I might be slightly afraid of dying by rattlesnake bite, but it's not going to stop me from getting where I'm going. Really couldn't be more scenic where I'm hiking right now. Or maybe some waterfalls. Well, lucky for me, I found this little, natural kind of path through here. If you can see it for a little ways. Because this is a lot further than I thought. This is no 3 to 5 miles. I've been walking for an hour already, and if I'm walking at even 5 miles an hour, or, I'm moving a decent clip too. And I'm where I thought I was halfway. There's so many hills and valleys and ravines out here that, yeah, maybe more like 10 miles, which means I got to get back. So, say a prayer for me. So I'm still maybe only halfway there. You can't just make a beeline for it because there's all these areas where, we're full of snakes. So you got to kind of pick your path and, follow the natural terrain. Also, tap my stick quite a bit. I hope that alerts them and sends most things scurrying off into the wilderness. Hey, some dipshits walking through here with a stick. Pretty nice. All right, there's no way I'm gonna make it over there. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it over there. It's still a long way away. I've been walking for like 1.5 miles, so I'm gonna call that a fail. But for my first hike out in the wild, I say success. I navigated through, now I gotta navigate back, get back home, get back to my camp, which is, I don't know if you can see, but it's a long way over there by that little bumpy hill. So yeah, I've gone quite a ways. So time to head back. I gotta build up my endurance for this. Woo. See ya. Just so you can see what I'm up against, there are these huge ravines. There's little caves and stuff down in there. I'm not planning on getting eaten by a mountain lion, so I gotta pick my way through here and then back up the other side to get up on top of this ridge. On the way over, I think I walked all the way around. This time I think I'm also gonna walk around. Look at this agave. Look at it. Out here in the middle of nowhere. Look at it. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. How vibrant those colors are. Probably not in this light. Look at that plumage. It's like a tree stalk that comes up out of the agave. And yes, that's the blue agave plant. They make mezcal out of it. I don't know if I can get any closer. It's just beautiful. You can see it for a mile. Amazing. Just amazing. So I made it back to camp safely. I didn't make my destination, but the whole point was just to get out and get a walk and, start learning some lessons and start, you know, developing some skills. You know, I learned that things are much further away than they appear. I mean, look, that thing looks like it's right there. Look at it. But I walked for an hour and a half. I only got about halfway. There's so many ravines and ditches and gullies and things that you have to navigate around or through that it's, you know, I also learned that I'm good for about an hour and a half out and an hour and a half back. Right now I'm a little out of shape. That's part of my health journey. I'm working on that. So yeah, my back hurts, which is the main reason. But you know, here I am. I made it back. I also learned that my navigation skills are on point, because I would have been super easy to get lost out there. I didn't get eaten by a mountain lion, and I didn't get bit by any snakes. So I call that achievement unlocked.